Happy Tuesday. This is Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. It's 7:58 a.m. It's 75 degrees, and I'm on my way to work. And not much going on. Today is Prime Day for Amazon, and I'm going to do a separate video for that. But right now I'm going to talk about Tim, and this won't be very long. So Tim went to Anna Maria Island, which I said months ago I wanted him to go there. And I know there's better videos out there. Of course, I shared one of them with you. And you know, if you keep going down that path, you'll find, you know, people that shows you all the restaurants and stuff. I mean, he didn't show you half of what was there. I don't even think he showed you a quarter of what was there, and why there's no high rises, and you know how you can see. You know, he's just not a tour guide. And then I agree with Dinger. He did get called out, I think, for being on that bike. You know, if you watch one of the, I think it was the video that I sent, but I think there's others too. Talk about the rules that they have there, and they're strictly enforced. I also looked at a cottage that is available to rent, very reasonably priced. And, you know, it says in there that, you know, there's an occupancy rule. And if you go over that, you'll be fined $1,000. And you'll also be evicted. So they do have some strict rules there, and I'm all for it. Especially riding the bike on the beach, too. And I do believe he got caught. Now, whether he got fined or not, I don't have any idea. But if you'll notice how he cuts it real quick, and I don't think it had anything to do with some kind of buzzing sound. Now, the wind, yes, he had the wind. And I don't mind the wind. I actually find the wind sometimes, depending on how loud it is. But sometimes I find the wind to be relaxing because it takes me there. Just like when people are driving in a car and you hear the road noise. That is a soothing sound to me. But I know it's not for everyone. But I can assure you, I won't ever cut that sound out of my videos. Not the road noise, I won't, if I'm filming. But y'all know I don't really film, I just talk. Alright. So, you know, we know he doesn't understand towns that doesn't have chains. You know, the only thing he pointed out was chains. He pointed out Publix, Dollar Tree. I don't know if there was anything else he pointed out that was, you know, he said something about I want to say a Special K, a Circle K, or something along those lines, some gas station. I bet there's local gas stations there, just like all the restaurants are local. And I bet they're all delicious. You know, they were showing some food that looked delicious. I know that. And, you know, he's just a nincompoop. A nincompoop. You know, he could, this is my feeling of where he lives. He could ride down, he could spend the whole day there. I'm not saying that he has to, because I know it's hot. But he could spend, let's say he goes down there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, when it's cooling down, or early in the morning. He could easily get a fantastic video if he filmed a lot and edited. He could also, you know, as much money as he makes, he should have a drone. And I know at one time he had one, but he took it back. He's too worried about getting caught in areas that he shouldn't have. And I know there's areas, but you just ask. You ask, can I fly my drone here? You know, blah, blah, blah. I gotta move that thing because my nose is running. So, I mean, come on, people. Come on, Tim. You know, you ask about everything else. And what gets me is you said that a subscriber asked you to go there. Well, I know I'm not a subscriber, but I asked you to go there months ago in a video I did. And I also asked you to go to Naples, which you haven't been. And there was a couple other places, Fort Myers, you know, several places that you could go. But don't worry about it. Don't go. Just stay where you are. You know, go to your Carrabba's and all your chain restaurants that you like to go, Chili's. You know, don't go to local places. Just stay right where you are, and I'll look for other channels to make me dream of being down there somewhere. All right, I'm going to go and get on to my Amazon video. And like I say, you don't have to watch it. I'm just doing it because I feel it's the right thing to do. I do buy a lot from Amazon, and I did notice that a couple of things that I use is on Prime Days. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.
Jump into the car on a Friday.